You should have loved on me. Yeah, you should have loved on me. Yeah, you should have loved on me. Yeah, you should have learned on me. You should have loved on me. You should have loved on me. Could have had a queen. Would have had a dream. Should have treated me like everything I seemed. Now you watching from the outside looking in, wondering how you lost the woman you could have had within. You should have loved me when I gave you my heart. Could have built something beautiful right from the start. Would have had a woman who was loyal and true. Could have built an empire standing right next to you. Should have held me closer, should have honored my name. Instead you played your little psychological games. Could have been my partner, could have walked by my side. Would have had a woman who was proud of her ride. Could have had the mansion with the marble and the view. Could have had the luxury lifestyle waiting for you. Would have had the travel, the hotels, the suites. Could have had the finest champagne and the finest retreats. Should have recognized the blessing standing right at your door. Should have understood that I was offering you more. But you were so busy trying to prove you were the man. You couldn't see the future that was already in your hand. Coulda, now that's all you say. Coulda, but you threw the chance away. You had the key, you had the door. You had a woman who could have given you more. You should have loved on me. Should have loved on me. Could have had the world, would have had a queen. You should have loved on me. Should have treated me right. Could have had forever, could have had this life. You would have had a lavish life if you would have treated me right. Could have had a diamond ring. Could have had a diamond life. Would have had the finer things. Would have had the luxury. Could have had a woman who would have built an empire with these. But you chose your ego, you chose your games. You chose manipulation over calling me by my name. Now you watch me elevate, watch me touch the sky. And every time you see me shine, you know you let me fly. Could have had the passport full of stamps from every land. Would have had your woman traveling with you hand in hand. Could have had the dinners underneath the city lights. Would have had the penthouse overlooking Friday nights. Could have had the private jets, the ocean and the sand. Would have had a woman who could help you build a brand. Should have been my protector, should have been my peace. Should have made the love between us something that increased. Instead you needed power, needed somebody underneath. Needed somebody broken so your ego could feel sweet. You wanted to control me, wanted me afraid. Didn't realize every little game was a debt you made. Every tear became a lesson, every wound became a scar. Every time you tried to dim me made me know just who you are. Now the woman you underestimated is becoming everything. While you're sitting with the memories of what you couldn't bring. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Now you're counting what you lost. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Now you're calculating the cost. You had my loyalty, you had my trust, but you chose your ego and you turned it into dust. You shoulda loved on me, shoulda loved on me. Coulda had the world, woulda had a queen. You shoulda loved on me, shoulda treated me right. Coulda had forever, coulda had this life. You woulda had a lavish life if you woulda treated me right. Coulda had the mansion, coulda had the life. Woulda had the travel, woulda had the fame. Coulda had your woman, putting power on your name. But you wanted chaos, you wanted control. Wanted to play games with a heart you shoulda held whole. Now I'm living beautifully, I'm shining independently, and the life you coulda shared with me is now my reality. Shoulda listened when I told you I was tired of the pain. Coulda changed your ways before you lost your queen again. Woulda had a woman who coulda loved you through the storm. Coulda built a home where your whole soul could transform. Shoulda put your pride down, shoulda learned to communicate. Coulda saved the future that you handed to your fate. Woulda had the loyalty that money cannot buy. Coulda had somebody standing with you till the day you die. But confused submission with the meaning of respect. Thought making me feel small would somehow make you feel correct. You thought your grand illusion would forever make you king, but kings who mistreat queens eventually lose everything. Now your throne is looking empty, and your kingdom feels cold, because you traded something priceless for a temporary hold. Now eat your heart out, baby. Go ahead and take a bite. Everything you could have had is shining in my light. The woman you dismissed is becoming